Hey guys, these motivation minutes are designed to reinvigorate who you are and what you do. Use these in the morning to start off strong, throughout your day as a pick-me-up, or whenever you need a little lift. All right, let's fucking go. All right, who's ready for today? Who's ready for the week? I am feeling it this week, and I'm here to talk to you guys about something that I actually think a lot of entrepreneurs struggle with. And we're super passionate people, right? We get into things, we create amazing stuff for people, we connect with people like no one else. But sometimes we get stuck in not really knowing what direction we're going in. Maybe you're here. Maybe that's how you feel this week. You feel like you just don't know if the direction you're going in is the right one. That can feel really scary, right? You're excited about what you're doing, but you're also kind of scared because you don't know if it's the right answer. And it may feel kind of like a lot of pressure, like you need to know the answer right now. And really deciding what you're growing and what you're making in your business, who you're connecting with, can feel really hard if you're not sure the path you're on is the right path. Now, you can't get to a goal or become the future version of yourself if you have absolutely no idea what that looks like. That's just how it is, right? We kind of have to have that vision in our mind. So you have to be strategic about the way you think about who you want to be. You have to have that picture in your mind. You have to envision what the future looks like. Now, if you're struggling with envisioning that, I have the thing for you, okay? You have to take a second sometimes and you have to write down what you want. You have to write down what your perfect day would look like. Now, that might sound all like airy-fairy and not very fun or maybe too girly, but it's not. It's super helpful. If you really think right now, what does your perfect day look like? I'm sure you start to have some, vision come into your mind. You have some dreams. You have some ideals that you're like, ooh, if I could do that every single day, that would be awesome. Okay, so sometimes you have to take a step back though, and you have to write those things down so you can see it, because when it's stuck in your brain just thinks it doesn't exist, right? You have to write it down. That's why we do vision boards. That's why we put things in front of us so we can see them every day. We need to visualize it. So I'm going to take you through a little bit of what that looks like when you sit down and you write out your perfect day, because it is powerful. And if you're feeling like you don't know what path to go on, you don't know if the steps you're taking are the right steps for you, you're starting to feel out of alignment, this is a great place to start. Now, this is not the only place to start. This is just where you need to get to in the beginning to get that clear picture. Then there's going to be other things that you need to do to help you get on the right path or to change your mindset around what you're doing. But this is where we start. Okay. So go somewhere quiet to do this. And if this helps you, listen to this over and over again. Listen to this and really envision it in your own mind. But at some point, write it down, because that is just game-changing to write it down and see it in front of you and read it back to yourself, okay? So what I want you to do is I'm going to take you through what you should look for or think about, right? So your perfect day. Maybe you've never thought about this. Maybe you have it exactly in your mind, but I want you to start to think about that, okay? You wake up in the morning. Where are you? Where do you wake up? What's the first thing you do? Who's around you? Do you have pets that come and greet you in the morning? Do you go have your coffee on a deck or make a big breakfast or go on a run? What does the start of your day look like? And then what's next? Do you go to work? Do you work in your business? Do you take it easy and go do yoga? Do you have a super free and flowy lifestyle? What does the first few hours of a working day look like for you in your perfect day? Then we get to lunchtime, and who do you have lunch with? Do you go out? Do you have your lunch delivered in? Do you meet friends? Do you eat with coworkers? Do you eat with your hot, hunky husband? What does lunch look like? And then we get to the afternoon. Do you go back to work? Do you work more in your business? Do you have the afternoon off? That would be pretty cool. But it's all about what you want. So what does your afternoon look like? And then we get into, dinner time and the evening time and winding down. What does that look like for you? Who do you spend your time with? Where are you? Are you out in the middle of the woods in a beautiful cabin? Are you in a penthouse overlooking a city? Are you traveling? Are you in an RV going from town to town? Being nomadic? And then you end your day, and what does it look like where you sleep? How do you get ready to go to bed? Do you read? Do you sit by a fire? Do you cuddle with your dogs? Do you watch a movie? What does it look like to you? Okay? And listen to this again and again until you get all of the details. You want to write down as many juicy details as possible. Because here's the thing. You can create whatever you want. You can create whatever life you want. Anything in your mind can become your reality. But you have to be very clear about that first. So if you are feeling stuck, if you feel like you need to reset, if you feel like you need to get into alignment, start here. Start here and then align your business with what this looks like. Align what you offer with what this perfect day looks like. Because you deserve this perfect day above anything else. If you don't like what you're doing in your business or you feel like you've started to go down the wrong path, pivot, recalibrate. You have the control. You're an entrepreneur. You're building your own business. You can build it to be exactly what you want. But you have to be clear about that, okay? So listen to this a few times. That's why these are here. That's why I made these for you to get so clear about what you want and to become motivated and invigorated with what you're doing. Now, remember, if it helps, write it down. For a while, I was doing this exercise every single morning. And I know that sounds like a lot, but it helped. It helped get me in the mindset for what I was trying to create. So I sat down every morning with my cup of coffee and I wrote down my perfect day. And I'm telling you, you guys, every single time I got a little more clear on what those elements of my day looked like. So listen to this exercise every day until you can clearly see the person that you want to be. When you can clearly see this, then setting goals or planning your next steps, it gets so much easier because you can see the path that you have to travel. You can see the exact stepping stones to get to that person, okay? So use this, get clear, and align yourself with that bigger version of you, okay? All right, guys, I hope you found that super motivational. Do you need a little more motivation in your life? Would you like that to be in an individual setting where you could talk about what you're trying to create and get some accountability for actually making that happen? Well, if you are, I have some terrific news for you. I just opened 2 individual coaching spots, and this is huge too because these are normally full and they will fill up so fast. So now is your chance to get the one-on-one attention that you not only need, but you fully deserve. All right, so I want you to go to www.fniskey.com/coachwithemily to apply for one of these spots today. I can't wait to meet you and learn all about your business and what you're trying to create. So I will see you soon, and I can't wait to work with you one-on-one.